Okay, everybody. So, welcome back. And I was thinking about the title of the game that I am working on. And it occurred to me that I'm using inspiration from a comedy group for the name Zelgon26 when really I should be using my own brain. So, I'm going to do away with Zelgon26 Arcade. At least the Zelgon26 part. I want to be more original than that. So what I'm thinking of doing is replacing that with the name of a town or something. Get some sort of inspiration. Get a better, more original name. And so I need a source for like names. And I was thinking I could use common names. And I'm thinking when you get to things like Mario, Luigi, Steve, etc., you also run into an issue. Because you become, a hack kind of. So I gotta skip by those two. I'm gonna go with my tried and true sort of bag of tricks, and I'm gonna use something in the realm of ghost towns in Saskatchewan. Always a source of inspiration for something in there. So what I want to do here is combine it with the word arcade. I can come up with a better name using that. So also what I want to do is I want to write down my name, the name of the game here, because what I want to do is I want to get this as a thumbnail for the this video and for the last video, the previous video. As you know, this is my game that I'm making. Even though it's not wholly original, I really need to start thinking in that direction of let's be original. Let's not be a hack, right? So, let's see. What would go well with the word arcade? Okay, Canuck Arcade, a little too obvious. Clearfield Arcade. That doesn't sound so bad. Actually, I could clear Field Arcade. That's almost its whole description. I gotta hold on to that one. That's a good one. All right. Alcott Arcade. Flintoft Arcade. Garwood Arcade. I don't know. Gibbs, Gervin, Glamis, Glenbane, Glencar, Glencar. Goodwater Arcade. Used that name before. Grassdale, Halkett, Hardy, Harptree, Herschel, Insinger, Insto, let's see, Luxton, Macefield, Nashland, Needpath, Neptune. That's interesting. Neptune Arcade. Now with the aliens, that also makes it far too obvious. Parkbag, Pinto, Rangeview, Ravenscrag, Renault, Robin Hood, Robsart, Rutland. I don't know about that. Smuts? Nah. Tableland Arcade? I don't know. Tiny Arcade? No. Trucks Arcade? Trucks Arcade? You're in Valjean, Vantage, Viewfield. I don't know anything with field in it. All right, let's look at RMs in Saskatchewan and see if we can get anything from there. All right, Barrier Valley. Yeah. Benson Arcade. I don't know. Something cool sounding arcade. Calder Arcade. Chaplin Arcade. Chester. Clayton. Cote. Cooley. Cupar. Deer Forks. I don't know about that one. Enfield Arcade. Well, it's poetic. Excelsior. No. No. Eyebrow Arcade. No. Glenbane, Glen McPherson, Good Lake, Golden West. Hoodoo. Ituna, Calcross, Kindersley, Laurier, Latonia, Lipton, Lumsden, Mankota, Moose Jaw. Possibly. that would call me out right there. The Moose Jaw Arcade. Why not? Sure. Nipawin. Piapot, Pittville. Prairie Rose. Progress Arcade. Interesting. Sarnia Arcade. Possibly? Star City, Spy Hill. Spy Hill Arcade. gives it that kind of Area 51 feel, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Absolutely doesn't. Cap Arcade, no. All right, are we finding anything here? No? All right. Let's try Ghost Towns in Manitoba. Okay. Bannerman, Belleville, Bender, Hamlet, Decker, Carnegie, Dropmore. Okay. Littleton Arcade. That's not so bad either. Let's cross off Neptune. Littleton Arcade. I can see a story in that one. That's a good one. All right. In fact, I'll stop there. So I'm going to clear that one too. I'm going to go with Littleton Arcade. It just says a lot there, doesn't it? So you got Littleton Arcade, like little town, and you got an alien invasion in this little town. Coming up with a story here. So who is our guy? Who is our man? Okay, go away, pretzel. We need a hero here. What is his name going to be? Going to go back to the list of ghost towns. All right, so who is our hero? I like Alcott for some reason. We need a nice name here. All right, what do we got for towns? Maybe there's something in towns. Bruno. Here's our hero, Bruno. I don't know. Fleming. Don't know about that either. Hanley, Herbert. We can do better than that. Leroy. Our hero's name is Leroy. Morse. Let's see. Scott. I laugh when I say these names though, but something just needs to fit here. Watson. No, let's do Hamlets. What do we got? Bayard. Claybank. Not really much of a name there, is it? What about Glenn? Let's call our hero Glenn. Glenn, our hero in the Littleton Arcade. I like that. That works. All right, Glenn. So, let me see. Let's erase this. Littleton Arcade. Let's make sure I spelt that correctly. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we've got our name, Littleton Arcade, which now we need to design the thing for it. I will do that off camera. Let's see how that looks like. All right. Here's our hero Glenn in the Littleton Arcade. Small arcade in a town overtaken by aliens. No one knows why they are there. And you're in an arcade trying to collect enough money to call the government, because this is 1986, 1987, cell phones haven't been invented yet. And you're trying to get a hold of the army or something to deal with these aliens who have taken over the whole town. You're stuck in an arcade. As long as you can get enough change, you're in the arcade. And leave. You win the game. Basic enough premise. Yikes. You're not leaving. Get out of there. Ah, dead. Okay. Gotta be good at my own game, otherwise I do not continue. Alright. Ah! Here. Now I just gotta leave. Ah, nope, 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 go away. Go away. Ah! Okay, good. Alright, so, let's see, I've got 4 plain screens. I said I would do between 4 and 6. I'm going to do number 5. And I think what I want to do is I want to see if I can put in some kind of ending screen in there, and I'll call it a day, because I really want to move on, see what's one deeper. Hey, Cut Across, thank you for joining. Yeah, absolutely. NES Maker, game development. I'm just getting my feet wet here. Done other projects before. I've done one with the SGI Maker. I've done one with what was it now? It was the Forgotten Realms D&D kit. Both are fun, and but it gets pretty draining when you just have a vague idea and you go all in and you just get exhausted. So I like how the NES Maker here does things where it's, you start here with tiles, and then you just drill deeper. and I want to do all the modules. I think what do they have up there, like 6 or 8 of them, something like that. I want to go through every single fucking one of them because it's just, for me, it just feels like I can do something with this. Okay, putting in level 5. Okay, get the walls in. All right, so the name of the game is to escalate. I actually like how that turned out. Let's corner out these walls here. Yeah, looks all right. Okay, how am I going to make this different? I think I know. It's got to be, yeah. All right. So my thinking is here. All the action is going to happen on the inside, so how's the player going to know? Oh, hang on. NES Maker is a good introductory tool for NES Dev, but once you start wanting to do custom mechanics that aren't in the tutorials, it requires more levels of assembling knowledge, depending on how deep you want to go. My background is computer science, so for a living, I work with .NET stuff. I work with C, HTML5. Well, when I say C, I mean C#, JavaScript. So when you're talking about going to assembly stuff, that's when I hope there's something in there about, you know, some kind of APIs or tutorials, at least a good community where I can reach out to and say, hey, I want to put in some mechanics. How can you guys help me? Kind of like a let's learn this shit, and really just knowing NES hardware in general. Also true. I'm going in blind. I don't know anything about the NES hardware except that I used to own one. That's about it. So I'm flying blind. Don't know what to get myself into, and that's okay for me. I can live with that. So that just gets me going. It's like, all right, what is this capable of doing? So, oh, NES Maker has a real health community. Have you visited the forums of Discord yet? Not yet. Not yet. I think I want to go as far as I can with these tutorials and then seek out the API community and Discord and forums. If it's anything like the SCI, or was it, yeah, the SCI Sierra forums, then I am looking forward to seeing what's out there. No, that's wrong. There we go. Um, I'll say that I am about 3 days old into doing this. Okay, let me see. What I can do here, I think what I want to do here, grab that. All right, so I think I'm going to put my main character here. And what I want to do is that'll be my warp, no, that'll be my warp zone right there. Put my final quarters around here. So let's do that. Okay. And then I haven't loaded my aliens yet because of course I haven't. One second. What's missing? Let's see, path group. No, that's not it. That's not it. There's a tile layout. No, that's not it either. Screen collision, day normal. Okay, so we got the day normal. Oh, what was it now? Screen info. That was it. Day monsters. Alien. That was it. Okay. Now we want to place our aliens in here. Okay. That's going to be our final level here. Collision. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to leave those pink ones as walkable. And let's turn these all solids here. I think it should mention that many parts of the tool don't have any hooks into the current code base. So not every tick box or such will do something out of the box. I kind of figured. I've only gone through the one video, so I've not been exposed to the code yet, and I'm assuming that has to be on its way. I also assume that a lot of the code that is going to be involved, we're only going to get a taste of it, aren't we? Like night triggered states by default don't do anything. They're holdovers from development of Magic Origins. I've never heard of Magic Origins, so basically, okay, so don't do anything. So that could be set aside to do something with, but essentially, okay, I read you. Yeah. So what you're saying is that there's some junk code left in here from previous projects. Am I correct in thinking that? I mean, to my knowledge, the tool does export stuff, but the code base doesn't do anything with it. Okay. Well, if the code base doesn't do anything with it, I wonder if the user could. Or if not, then Mystic Searches, Mystic Origins was the game NES Maker was essentially made for. Okay, okay. So is that how they started out? And did they just switch tracks, switch courses? Is that how that worked out? You theoretically could if you knew where to look. Very true. Okay, you're referring to the comment I made earlier. Yeah, that's probably where development community, pardon me, could come in handy to search these things out. I think the community will come into play. The forums definitely will come into play after I view all these videos and get my feet wet. Again, I feel like I'm just really just skimming on the surface. NES Maker was first just Mystic Search's screen tool before it got public interest. All right. Okay, collision tool. That looks fine. All right. What was the screen info for this? So the warp out screen. Then it got funded Kickstarter campaign, and the rest is history. Where's your part in all this, Carter Cross? Are you part of the community or are you part of the development team? I'm just curious. So that's going to go to 6-1. I've been part of the community since the beginning. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm not part of the dev team. Okay. All right. So what kind of games have you developed with the platform? I'm curious. May want to check some of the stuff out. here. 14.5. Dope. Okay, I think that's got it. See how it looks like. I made a few games with different versions of a tool, all different genres. I think it's a good exercise to, do original in all the genres that has been described by the team. I'm trying to challenge myself to do just that. Get a nice little library down. Let me see. Project of Turmoil. No, Tower of Turmoil. Project Dart, and am currently working on Prying Eye. Oh, that's neat. So is it what I think? It's these projects, these games. They take longer than a day. I'm assuming more like a couple of weeks to develop and come out with a game. Is that my understanding? Because with me doing a full-time job, I imagine with the amount of free time that I do have, it might take me a month or so, probably just to complete one. Although I don't know yet, I'm just taking a guess. All right, Littleton Arcade. All right. For a good polished game, it's going to take a few months, 2 years. So, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. When I watch, some of these bad video games featured on the Re-Res channel, the Worst Of series, and you get the feeling that some of these lazy game developers for something quick and easy, a couple of weeks maybe. Yeah. I mean, this is borrowed assets. This is someone else's logic and palettes and characters and graphics, and I came up with a quick and dirty game in less than a few days. I can easily see this, if I were to, put more work into it, come up with, my own original graphics and so forth. I could see this taking a few weeks to do. I just want to get past this alien here. Go away! Well, I wanted it, didn't I? Oh, dead. Okay. Now I just want to get the end of the level going. Oh, dead again. Ah, I'm terrible at my own game. This could be really annoying to someone. Alright. Okay. Don't do that. You, go away. Alright, cool. Last level. All about escalation, right? Gotta get all these aliens out of that box to get to, let me see. The thing is, most of my stuff goes for a bit beyond what the tool was originally meant for. Um, like 70% of my time is spent in a text editor rather than a tool, but that's just me. The few games that I was working on, most of my time was spent in designing the backgrounds. Boy, I tell you, that's a headache. That's a headache, especially when all of your tools is like uh, line, dot, and fill, and you have to go with like a limited palette. When I say limited, I was using something that I was limited to 64 colors. Even using 16, that's just as hard coming up with backgrounds for 16. I can see why games like that would you would need a team of people. Now, why did I do this? I just wanted to make my life difficult, didn't I? Clear path that I can make it. Oh, yes, yes. Ah! Okay, cool. I just beat my own game. Oh, that doesn't even count graphics or music for me. Yeah, yeah. Figured, you know, for graphics, that's going to take time. Music, oh my lord. Do my own stuff solo for the most part. I do too. It's kind of hard to you know, take your baby and have someone else do a you know, do a part for it. Because for me, if it's my game, even though a team can certainly help, for sure, for sure. Of course, we're all scattered all over the place, right? I mean, for me, I live in South Carolina, and it would be hard for me to team up with someone in, say, Arizona or California or something like that. Just with the kind of schedule that I have, I would almost rather, you know, grab some sheet music, some MIDI music, use that into the game somehow. Graphics, rip that off. I'm such a programmer. What I mean by that is why make your own code when you can borrow someone else's? But I can see this being a lot of work, but it's fun. It is fun. All right, let's add some color here. MIDI conversions are going to be a nightmare for NES music. I can assure you that. I bet they are. I bet they are. I already used that one. NES music is its own beast. Certainly. And I feel like that's going to be a topic that I'm going to have to tackle, at least through the forums, I bet, right? Oh, hello, it's nice to see you streaming. Happy face, I hope you're doing well. Hello, Bridget. Yeah, actually, I was having a nice conversation with Cutter, and I gave myself an assignment here to do like 4 to 6 screens. I think I want to finish on 5 and put like some kind of ending screen, just so that I can move on to the next layer, I guess, the next video, because all I covered right now was essentially how to lay tiles and change palettes. That gave me you know, a nice, satisfying way of doing a quick and dirty game. But I really want to move on and go drill in another layer. Um, so I think what I'm going to do is try to finish up with a quick and dirty. Hey, you're finished. I wrote extensive music and SFX guides on the NES Maker forums. NES music is more my forte. I'm green, so I know nothing. I'd probably sooner, you know, try to find some sheet music somewhere and try to use that, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, uh, like I say, I'm all green on the topic. I know nothing about the NES music. That said, I don't know if I'm good or not. I don't know yet. Not there. So that'll be fun when I do get there. All right. I think what I want to do here is for an ending. Let's put in our familiar border. Okay. Let's see. Can I access these letters at all? I'm curious about that. No? Hmm. Could I just, let me see. Let's title layout. How do I access these letters? You want to put your screen in 4x4 tile or 8x8 tile mode. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, so map. Uh-oh. Overworld. All right. Map. Got it. Advanced map properties. Got it. Okay. What did that just do to me? Okay. Changing these properties will clear all screen data of modified rows. Changing to high resolution row mode on a row will allow placement of full 8x8 pixel tiles, but will use 4 times the space and reduce the number of total screens. Since I don't have that many screens anyway, that's fine. Then you can sacrifice 2 rows of 16x16 density screens in exchange for 1 row of 8x8 tile density screens. Again, having only 6 screens right now, I think that'll be fine. So, hold on. What am I checking here? All right, before I do anything, let's save. Map. No. No. There's the 11 adventures. Get, you son of a bitch. Ah! No, you go away. Okay, I'll do it with you later. There we go. Okay. Overworld. Haha. Map. Advanced map properties. And what do you see now? Check row 2? Check row 2. What did I just do? Hold on. Do I want to copy? Is that what I want to do? Uh-oh. All right. See what you're getting at. Not all of them, of course. Yeah, that's true. All right, I see where you. I see where. I see you. I see you. Think I will. That's good, actually. Yeah, don't copy 1616 into 8x8. Got it. Yeah. All right. I think what I want to do is, let's see, tool really kind of hates that. Yes, it does. It just takes this 8x8 and say, what? Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna make a note of that. All right, so what I'm working in right now is an 8x8 field. So the 16, yes, I am treating this like college. It's good for me. 16 by 16 field. We want to go to advanced map properties. I feel like you want to convert before you want to play around. As you say, the translation just doesn't work at all, so you might as well create it and then you can work on it. Properties, and then what you want to do is you want to NES background tiles are 8x8 at its core, but NES uses 16 by 16. meta tiles to save name table data. Okay, cool. I feel like that has something to do with the hardware. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I think also NES attributes color cells are 16 by 16 at the core in the first place. I figured it would be. Because when I was playing through my demo game, I felt it is hardware centric. I thought it would be. Again, it's like with you know, like with a lot of these, especially with um, that other one that just loaded up there, the Unlimited Adventures there. Also hardware centric. You can cheat your way around it, but okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. It's getting late. I do want to wrap this up so that I can get some sleep. 8x8 tile screens are basically just raw name table data. I kind of noticed that when I was looking through some of the files. Compared to the more compressed 16 by 16 meta tile screens. See that too. Cut across, you can make a pretty damn good teacher. That's for sure. That's for sure. Especially for normal people like me who really don't have a fucking clue. This is good stuff. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to erase this row, finish this, and I think probably what I might end up doing is remember this for like on another day when I can go back and refine the game from the 8x8 to the 16 by 16. It's a small game anyway. But this is good. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to erase that. I just want to finish this up quickly. I thought I could use the text in there, but I think I'll just skip it. What I do want to do is just finish it up. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's do simple n, can I? Oh my god, this is terrible. All right. Quick and dirty. I think it's interesting seeing the development process from those who are just getting started. Also true. So when I first downloaded this, I knew I had to, first of all, you know, get a notebook, get graph paper, because that's the way, just how my brain works, because I'm not going to remember all this stuff I learned. I got to write it down somewhere, right? And also when it comes to, original game programming, I need to put down my ideas somewhere, right? Also, I need to get the thinking process going of when I'm past all this, I need to, put all my original ideas down on paper. By the way, the intermediate tutorials do go over how to create assets from ground up, basically everything from ground up. No importing already made objects and palettes. Yeah, I really hope so, because it's like, I feel like it's fine and all, but I'm really just borrowing assets. All right, let's put in our collision, and basically all I want to do is roll in our main character. All I'm doing here is just putting in a quick and dirty ending. Let's see, that can teach you a little more about the NES color restrictions and such. I thought there would be. Because 8-bit, that's got to have... I can't see it having more than 16, 24 colors. It couldn't have 32. It couldn't have that big of a palette. So I also think, too, it's interesting how in the beginning video, he has us saying you can have up to 4 bad guys, 4 monsters on the screen. Because I have heard how, let's see, technically NES graphics are 2 bits per pixel. Yeah, I have seen that. I was wondering if that was like if that was kind of like how the Vic-20 did things. And where do I want to put him? I want to put him at 7/8. So 4 values for every pixel that are pushed through each sub-palette. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I say 7/8, right? Okay, so hello there, doggy. It's my dog. All right, 5, 6, 7, and I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna do any warp out screen. Leave that. NES can display 25 colors at once, 13 for background, 12 for sprites. Okay, so you need to be creative with that too. Out of a total palette of 64-ish. Okay. So it is rich. It's just that you can only have like a certain amount of, not counting emphasis bits. Well, I'm in for a ride, aren't I? I have no idea what I got myself into. It's great. 7, 8. Got my warp spot in, and I just want to. Okay, so screen info, warp out, screen, so warping out to 7, 1. Welcome to the club. Some colors that in that range are duplicates, though. Welcome to the club. Yeah. All right, so 7, 1. Got it. I think that'll do it. Let's have a look. Okay, cool. Cool, okay. Yeah, almost got killed. Oh. Alright. Oh, dead. And I start from the beginning. That's probably built-in logic. Let's see. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. 3 things I would absolutely recommend you download for supplements are Famine Tracker for NES Music, Shiru's NES Screen 2 for graphics, and Shiru's Space Checker for checking space in each blank if you're interested in diving further. Hell yes! Absolutely. Right, let me finish my own game here. Make sure I can do it. Oh, what do we got? Do you see that? Right here, underneath me. Do you see that? Wonder what happened. Okay. You, I want you to go away. Move, please. You're blocking the doorway. Just had to be. You just had to be a nuisance, didn't you? Oh, now. I designed it like this. This is my fault. Oh! Yeah, it looks better. Nada. Oh, you're out, and so is your little friend. What did I get myself into? Quit camping. Shit, I forgot to make that to warp area.
Huh?
Also, for other modules, I think you can skip the easy level tutorials altogether, immediate stuff. Alright, so, so what you're saying is, this is going to be it for my easy one. The other ones are going to be more or less the same, if I'm not mistaken. And so for the rest, I can just go to intermediate and then expert. sounds like easy is just going to be more of the same, right? How did I miss that? How did I miss it? Warp, because of course. Jesus. There. Basically, easy is just import stuff, paint screens. I see that. I see that. Fair point. I think for us beginners, we need to experience it just once. I see what you mean, though. All right. I already know I can do this, so goal is just you fucker. No, go away. Yeah, once is good. All right. Fair deal. I think I can only stomach doing only one cut and paste game. Oh, no, go away. Ah! Hate you. Okay. I'm letting you know you aren't missing much by skipping every other easy level tutorial. I believe you. I absolutely believe you. Yeah, in fact, it's almost like... Dude, there it is again. What happened with that? Something got messed up there. You're blocking the doorway. Get out of my door. I wanted to leave. Leave, please. No. Oh. You. Alright. There's gotta be something with this logic. Why? Can you leave, please? I went to move on with my life. I designed a game like this. I asked for it. Fucker. I died at my own game. Sad. Oh, no. Okay, you just go away. Yes! Okay. Finish up. I want to finish up. You, come this way, please. No? Oh, God. Come on. There we go. I won my own game. Hooray. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to end it for tonight. Yes, I'll save. And cut across. Thank you so much. See, I'm just going to leave this up on my YouTube channel so I can go back and refer to everything you had suggested. You know what? Forget that. I'm going to write it down. That's what I'll do. So let me get that down. Family tracker for music. Let's see. Choose NES screen tool for graphics. And Shiru's NES space checker. All right. Thank you again. I'm so glad that we have crossed paths. Thank you for staying for my stream. And have a good night. Hope we cross paths again. Let's get some exit music here.